Hello everyone, my name is Sham and welcome to my channel P48. In this video, I'll be talking about an interesting technique that you can use to answer scenario-based questions. So without wasting time, let's get started. Emotional intelligence is one of the core skills that one needs to have, be it a project manager or anyone for that matter. If you're working in a stressful situation, you're bound to have a lot of stress, pressure, and your ability to take decisions will be always tested. You would be tested on the emotional intelligence, which is also called as emotional quotient, in order to see whether you have that right skill for this particular role. And especially for a project manager, it's really important to have a control on your emotions because you would be dealing with people on a day-to-day basis, and a lot of decisions that you would take will have a direct influence on the success or the failure of your project. So as a project manager, you would be tested on some of the scenario based questions, specifically targeting on your behavior and the way you react to a particular situation and what are the actions that you would take in a particular situation. So in order to answer these questions, you need to be prepared well, and you need to have a structure around it, and you need to present that answer in a short and concise manner so that your answer is effective. And this technique called STAR technique will come in handy. It will help you to structure your answer. It will help you to do a better storytelling, and it will also help you to keep your answer short, crisp, and concise. So what are those typical questions? Here are some examples. Can you explain a situation in your project where you had to convince people or customers? Can you give an example where you have used your persuasion skills to convince a project member? Give me an example where you had to say no to customer. What is the toughest situation or a challenge that you handled in your project and how did you overcome it? Or it could be as simple as this. Tell me any goal that you had set and how did you achieve it? So this technique can be used for all such questions and many more. So let's jump into it and see how you can use this technique to structure your answer. So STAR is an acronym that stands for situation, task, action, and result. Let's begin with the situation. You need to describe the situation and you need to set the right context when answering this question. You can pick a project that you have recently worked upon or a situation that you encountered, or it can be any instance in the past as well. But please remember one thing, do not give any false information, do not bluff. Try to keep your answers very honest and authentic, because it really doesn't make sense to cook a false story and end up getting caught at later point of time. And most of the interviewers are smart enough and they can easily catch you if you are lying. So try to pick a situation or a project or an example which is real. Try to give your honest answer in this. Now the next thing is the task in hand. So in this, you need to describe what was the goal that you were working towards. What was the objective of this particular project or the situation, that what is that you're trying to solve or what is that you want to achieve is something that you need to describe. The third most important thing is the action. So this action should describe the actions that you had taken. These actions should be pertaining to you as a person, you as an individual. What were the steps that you took to address this particular situation or a problem? The last important point is the result. So the result will talk about whether you were successful in getting that problem solved or you were unsuccessful. If you were unsuccessful, what were the lessons that you learned? Even if it's a negative result, try not to tarnish any image of the company or image of of your team member. Don't try to convey any negative message. Try to take some positivity out of it and Also focus on the things that you learned. It's not necessary that you would always have a successful result of something. It can be a failure as well, but you need to be in a position to describe what were the lessons that you learned, how you used these lessons to overcome one more similar situation like this that you encountered. So, using this technique, situation, task, action, result, will not only help you to structure your answer, but you can you will have a start and end to your answer. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you liked this video, and do let me know in the comment section if you have any situations where the star technique can be used. And do connect me on my social media handles and on LinkedIn. And now you can book a slot to have one-on-one sessions with me. If you are looking for resume rebranding, career development, career coaching, or anything that is related to project management, connect with me so that I can help you. Thanks everyone for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.